This video comes directly from my Twitch stream at twitch.tv/Wizard101fan1111. Check it out at the link in the description. Welcome to the bottom floor. This is a speedrun of Wizard101 in the Harvest Lord % Clownless category, Storm School. I choose to make my wizard Storm Wizard because it has the highest base damage of its spells out of any school, but it also has the lowest accuracy of its spells and the lowest base HP. But I think that that's an alright trade-off, since I just want to kill things fast, do quests, move on, speed. I skip the tutorial here, and I'm going to be loading into the headmaster's office. I'm going to get my first quest and head down to Unicorn Way, where about half of the run is going to be happening. This first world is called Wizard City, and it's broken up into several streets, like Unicorn Way, which is the first one, which I'm going to be completing as part of the tutorial, because you need to complete Unicorn Way to get to Triton Avenue, and then I'm going to be completing Triton Avenue and defeating the last boss of Triton Avenue, the Harvest Lord. This is the most popular category for this game on speedrun.com. I'm not sure why. It just is. And I thought, hey, that seems kind of easy. And it turns out it is. So I'm going to explain a little bit of what I did there. First, I moved to a smaller realm because I don't really want to run into people, They just slow me down. They make it slower to load in. They can join in your battles and make them slower, and they're generally a pain. I don't think that there should be other people. And as I go and talk to this guy, I mark him, and marking is a mechanic in this game that allows you to use a little bit of your mana. That's the blue globe in the bottom left. Sorry, it's cut off a bit. To leave a mark wherever you are. And on a cooldown, you can use teleport to mark, which is in the bottom right, to teleport to your mark. And that's really, really, really useful for speedrunning. Pretty much vital if you want to do anything quickly, because this game was not meant to be speedrun, at all. You really have to cut a lot of corners in order to do this. So I'm fighting some ghosts. It's my first quest, pretty much. Another thing I did that you may have noticed is I opened my spell book. See there, I just did it again. Just making sure I only have 2 copies of Minor Spark, because it's not going to be very useful for me. You see, Thunder Snake, which I just used, costs 1 mana, or 1 pip, pretty much. That's what they're called. And it deals quite a bit of damage. Usually enough damage to kill most of these low-level Unicorn Way monsters in one hit, which is good. And then Minor Spark costs no pips, but at the cost of only dealing a little bit of damage. It's like a miss. I believe it's a 70% chance to fizzle with Thunder Snake. No. 70% chance to hit, 30% chance to fizzle. Wow. That would be awful. Oh, jeez. 70% chance to miss. Wow. Anyway, I'm killing my last ghost here. I'm going to be teleporting back to Private Connolly and turning in this quest. And then we'll see Saren Nightchant, who's the main quest giver for this area, pretty much. I actually did a bit of a misplay there. Wasted a couple of seconds by starting to walk back to Private Connolly because I had forgotten that I had set a mark there. So I turned in that quest, go talk to this guy. Okay, good. Sorry, I got a little nervous. That's a spot where clowns can spawn when it zooms in on him. I've gotten pretty good. That's the other half of the category is Clownless. The object of, well, obviously you don't want to run into any clowns. clowns have a random chance to spawn in certain areas and cutscenes. Like when you talk with the Seraph in the hedge maze later on, you might see that. But also when it zooms in on Sarah Nightchant's face. That happens 2 times, and it's usually a run killer. Because again, this is Clownless, and if I run into a clown, that's pretty much a lost run. Pretty sad. Now, you're probably wondering, Tyler, why didn't you mark Sarah Nightchant? Aren't you going to go back to him to turn in this quest after you kill these dark fairies? And, well, there's actually a reason I didn't mark him, because the next place I'm going to be going is the place I just mentioned, the hedge maze, which is at the very end of Unicorn Way. It's just here I'm switching to a smaller realm because I noticed some people earlier and I don't want them to get in my way. Where was I? Oh yeah, hedge maze, yeah. So once I kill these dark fairies, I'm going to leave a mark at the hedge maze, and then I'm going to teleport to the commons, which is a thing you can do. That's the starting area, the commons, where the headmaster's office was, where I spawned. Then I'll walk to Sarah Nightchant and turn in the quest, and then I'll teleport to the hedge maze, and that saves a lot of time, because it is a lot faster. It's a lot faster to teleport to the commons and walk to Sarah Nightchant than it is to teleport to Sarah Nightchant and then walk to the hedge maze. Way shorter distance. Way shorter. So yeah, I'm just going to walk up to him and turn in this quest, and hopefully everything goes okay. This is it's a little stressful because this is usually it can be a run killer, because this is one of the places where clowns can spawn. And again, this is a clownless speedrun. I just have to cross my fingers and hope. Oh God, no. I'm sorry. Never mind. Sorry.